Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to make a graph using Excel. Whenever you start using Excel, the first thing you need to realize is that whatever you put in column A will be graphed on the x-axis, and whatever you put in column B will be graphed on the y-axis. I've already set up some data for us so that you don't have to listen to me click on the screen. So I've got height of, and it's cut me off, and average diameter of the blood drop in centimeters. So the first thing I want to teach you is how to wrap text. So you can select these two columns, and then if you come right over here, you can see that I hit a button that said wrap text, or text wrap text. So what this does is it allows me to see everything in my text box. And I can play with the width of these however I want. Notice that it cut off my units, so I want to pull this down. You can also select here, and then you can go up to the top and hit center. Those are your alignment buttons right here, and so that way you've got it right in the middle. I would also bold those. That's just a formatting preference. I would also select my set of data. I usually right click, format cells, border, outline, inside, OK. So now I've got a nice set of data. If you're worried about significant figures, which you may or may not be, you can also set the number of figures that go after it. So select your data, right click, format cells, number, and then you've got a sample of, say, how many decimal places you want things to be. So 2 sig figs is appropriate. Click OK, and now all of my answers have 2 digits after the decimal point. So now to graph. I want to select just my numbers. So I've selected those. I go up to Insert, and I want to make a scatter plot. So now I have a graph of my data. It's not complete because all graphs should have a title, they should have each axis labeled, and they should also have a best fit trend line or a connect the dot line. So I'm going to go, I love this little chart layout button. When I hit that, it automatically gives me a spot for everything I need. So I'm going to double click on the title. I generally put Y versus X, so I'm going to name this average diameter of blood drop versus height of blood drop. Okay, I'm going to come down here to my x-axis. I'm going to title it height of drop, and I have to have some units on that. That's in centimeters. I'm going to double click over here on my y-axis, and I'm going to type in average diameter of blood drop, and I also have to put my unit on that as well. So now I'm nice and labeled. Now I need to put my trend line. So I'm going to left click, select all of the points. I'm going to right click, add trend line. Now this is a tricky trend line because you have to know a little bit about math to do this one correctly, so that's why I picked this one. This is really a power graph, so click power, close, and now I have a beautiful trend line.